Okay, this is a general message for the water signs. Hey, everybody. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're watching the replay, thank you as well. I have not been home for months. So I'm just trying to make do with the space that I have because it's been so long since I've given messages, and I feel like there are some people out there that need messages from me. So I want to see what sign is going to go first. It's no particular order. It's going to be our water signs are up first, which are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So part of me likes to back away from the energy of others. Like I don't like to be too engulfed in energies because it's hard for me to read messages if like I'm constantly in the same space in the same energy. So if you see me on other channels, you see me pop in and out, it's because like I said, I can't listen to too much lately, and I can't be around too many different energies. Just like the energy to flow naturally from the messages that I feel and that I receive to give to you all. So again, this is a general message for all the water signs. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome here. And if you have any of these signs in your chart, or you are surrounded by any of these signs, you might resonate with this message. So I don't know who we're going to do first, but let me pull a card. Let's see what major arcana might come out. I just saw the Chariot in reverse. So Cancer, what are you going through? Chariot in reverse. So that is an indication of Cancer being the first sign to get a message this evening. Again, thank you all for being here. So Cancer, you're first. Chariot in reverse. So communication, some stalling. Maybe there's been a separation with you and someone else. And we're going to get to the bottom of that. But whatever comes out, I'm definitely going to share that with you. And take it as it resonates, of course. These are general messages. So give me something for the sign of Cancer, because I just feel like it's been a slow process for you for some reason. Okay, so the two energies out we have for, oh, this is big, Cancer, King of Wands. So you could be connected to a Leo. You could have Leo in your chart, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is you kind of going after what you want, Cancer, the King of Wands energy. This is big for you. So you're using your charismatic charm, your ability to be ambitious and motivate yourself to get things done. One thing that people underestimate about a Cancer's energy, Cancer has the ability to do anything that they want to do when they want to do it, once they put their mind to it. So here you are in all your charm and all your glory, getting everything done. If this is in regards to business, you could be really seriously thinking about getting serious about the business that you've been thinking about. So I hope that makes sense. You're getting serious about the business that you are thinking about, Cancer. This is an energy of you, again, being charming, ambitious, going after what you want, and succeeding here. So you are no longer in an energy to where you're kind of half in, half out, like nobody's helping me, I'm doing this all by myself. You realize that at this point, you can only depend on yourself. And that's okay, because you're the right person for the job and you will get it done. Hi, everybody in the chat. Hi, thank you for being here. So Two of Pentacles, you have a lot of important decisions to make, Cancer. You have a lot of important decisions to make with this Two of Pentacles energy. Feels like an energy of you making plans. You're really going after these plans. Again, you're in a boss-like energy, and I want you to stay there because I feel like this is the season for you. This is the time for you to get things done and handle business and be very successful at it. Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords energy to me reveals that sometimes you focus on past regret and heartaches. So let's just say that somebody in the past did you wrong or broke your heart, or you thought you could depend on them and you realized they were not the person that you thought they were, or you couldn't depend on them. And I feel like you're kind of focusing on that. And in this energy, that's what you hide. You hide the fact that you really want to be able to depend on someone, but it's almost like you can depend on no one. But like I said, in this season, this is your time, so you have to move past that in some capacity, Cancer. The moon card. Thank you, Cancer. You just showed up to your own reading with this moon card. There will be a lot of fast movement and a lot of fast changes in your life because you are headed and approaching your destiny. The things that you've always thought about, you could be talking about this for like years on end, and it's finally being revealed and finally it's able to manifest itself right in front of you if you stay focused on the positive and not linger on the negative and what happened and things that are going on. So there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of moving pieces, and maybe things that you thought that you had all figured out. You're going to see that maybe you got it wrong. Maybe there was something here that you missed. Maybe you were too much in your feelings and in your emotions, Cancer. So definitely take a step back. Take a step back just to focus on your creative side and being that boss that you can be and living your life to the fullest. Judgment. Okay, so here comes the self-doubt that we always all have at some point. And this is the energy of you really doubting yourself. Are you good enough? Can you do this? You can do it. I'm here to tell you that your energy is so big and so positive right now that whatever you put your mind to, once again, you'll be able to do it and handle it, even if nobody is helping you. See if there's any advice. Ooh. Two of Cups is here for you. So there is love. There is light at the end of the tunnel. It's Two of Cups. There is some type of harmonious communication, harmonious togetherness. Just somebody here that's your soulmate that is definitely attracted to you and want to give you an offer. So despite all this energy that you have of self-doubt, you're this boss like, love is coming to your life and it's coming very soon. And look at that, 10 of Pentacles, family, soulmate, togetherness, money, wealth, ambition. All this is coming together for you. So stay focused. Let me see if there is anything in your oracle. Ooh, okay. So we have beliefs. So this could be a strong connection, marriage. I'm telling you, this is a connection that builds generational wealth. So beliefs. So the card says similar or clashing beliefs can bring you together or keep you apart. So there is something here that you are working out with someone, or maybe you saw in someone, but you're like, well, maybe they're not for me because you quickly judge the situation. But I think if you look at the situation a little more deeply, then this person is definitely the person for you. You just have to get past a belief system that may not be like your own, or belief system that you grew up thinking and you feel that very passionately, but that system is you kind of have to let it go for this love to manifest. And then we have the summer in reverse. So sometime around late summer or next summer, summer is in reverse. It could be winter too, but this love is manifesting. As far as your energy of working and being ambitious and being your own boss, being creative and focusing on what is best for you, that energy is very high. Again, I feel like in love, you're going to doubt a situation, but take a step back, see the situation clearly, and get past beliefs that limit you from being in that positive, loving connection that you can be in with this person. That is Cancers. So give me a minute to, as I say, rinse the cards, and then we'll get to Scorpio. Popped in my head next. So Scorpio, you are next. Just give me a minute, please. So if you weren't watching the first of the video, I was saying that I am nowhere near home. And so my setup, I haven't had a setup, so I hadn't been able to come live. So I do apologize. But now we're going to move on to Scorpio. So Scorpio. What is in the energy for Scorpio? And yes, my hands are big. That's okay though. The cards are big, my hands are big, and everything's big. All right. You see me shuffle the cards. It's a new deck. What do you have the energy for Scorpios? Give me a divinely guided message. I can interpret appropriately for the sign of Scorpio. What do they need to know? This card automatically flew on the floor. I haven't seen it yet. And it is the Knight of Wands. Scorpio, you have a lot of passion in your energy right now. Are you being overly ambitious? Or are you just being very passionate about a situation, almost to the point of aggression here? With this Knight of Wands in your energy. So this is an energy of you seeking answers, truth, but it could also be an energy of you kind of playing around, kind of playing games. Anytime that I see the Knight of Wands in anyone's energy, that automatically gives me like player like energy. But we're going to get more deep into this energy and why it's here for Scorpio. Scorpio, all your cards are falling on the ground. Oh, let me grab them. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I saw the Eight of Swords first. So, Scorpio, it feels like deep down underneath, there has been a situation that you have either trapped yourself in or somebody has trapped you in this situation. And I feel like it's almost like a situation to where you feel like you can't get out of. But of course, we know in certain depictions, you have the Eight of Swords to where you're trapped in your mind, but physically you are free. So, is that a situation here that you are presenting yourself as? Like, you feel like you're stuck in the same cycle, like you keep finding yourself in the same repeated cycles because it's like people are dragging me here to this cycle, but really you're free. You're kind of dragging yourself in this cycle. You're putting yourself into this actual situation to where the situation makes you feel tied down. I hope that makes sense. So we have the Five of Swords that flew out as well. And this Five of Swords energy is some conflict here. So this could be conflict you could be having within. You may not even be showing people this conflict and this chaos that you're going through. And maybe people that know you can actually see it. But for me, with this energy being in the second energy out, this energy feels like an energy of you fighting your own demons and your own battles. And so, if this is a Scorpio that you are around, you notice that at one point they seem like very arrogant and level headed, but then you kind of see a shift in their energy. The energy here underneath for them is an energy of feeling very conflicted. There's chaos, there's maybe even fights. The energy that I'm getting is like wordplay, conflict, chaos, discord over situations, but they're not necessarily showing you this. It's coming across as arrogance. I hope that is you can understand that because that's how I'm getting the energy. Okay, what else is here? Oh, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So, Scorpio, I feel like you're dealing with somebody or a situation that you feel like, well, this is beneath me. This is not even on my level. But are you entertaining this situation just for money, for financial gain? But are you in a situation to where you say it's for financial gain, but you ended up overly invested, so now you're kind of losing out on money or time or something very tangible. Okay, Scorpio. Let me get an oracle card for Scorpio because I'm the two signs that will try to take me into a tizzy is Scorpio and Virgo. So let's see, and sometimes Capricorns too. Let me see. So, Scorpio, the energy here is to raise your vibration. So, energy and positivity, raise your vibration to attract what you desire. Okay, so this does make sense to me because, in a sense, I feel like you're doing things like you're saying that you're trapped in a cycle, but you're trapping yourself in this cycle. You're not physically held down by this cycle. You're making yourself be held down by this cycle, and it could just be for financial gain. It brings a little bit of money in. It's something you're familiar with, but at the same time, it has the propensity to drag you down. So the universe is like, look, raise your vibration. When you raise your vibration and you raise the stakes in a situation or just even enhance yourself, then the world, the energy will shift to you. But when you lower yourself and your standards, then the energy and the people around you will lower their standards too. It just everybody will be lowered at the same time. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So you're in a situation with a karmic partner too. So the karmic partner doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could just be a karmic energy that you keep entertaining. Once again, we go back to the energy of you going back to something that you know is not good for you, but at the same time, it's something that brings you comfort, so you don't mind like going back to it, but then you find yourself being pulled down lower and lower. So let's see. Is there any advice for Scorpio here? Any advice for Scorpio? Let me get my decks together. Is this okay? First of all, I want to know if this is with love with Scorpio. And then we'll, if it's with love, then I'll pull an oracle card. I want to give another shuffle. Love, business. What is it? Reveal to me, what direction are we going with this? Are we cups, pentacles, just people, swords, or just something that you're just passionate about? What's for Scorpio? See, this is love. This is Queen of Cups energy. Scorpios, thank you so much for letting me know your energy is here and you're very emotional about this situation. It brings a lot of sensitivity and like strong feelings out of you. Again, I get the sense of being very passionate. You can be very investigative, very accusatory when you get into this mode, and it's coming out of you, and it's coming because you have these deep emotions. And like I said, you're attracted to this energy that you know is not good for you. And you seem to have control in the beginning, but then in the end, something happens, and then you find yourself being out of control and feeling stuck. So, what is going on with this love or this situation that you have love for? Roses are up. So, it says mental scripts, something you could be playing over and over in your head. Maybe if you just did something differently, perhaps to get the upper hand, or perhaps to make amends, whatever it is for you. So there's guilt, there's self blame. So are you trying to make something right? But the more that you entertain it, the more it just goes downhill. Again, your card just fell on the floor. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna just throw the whole deck on the floor. Look, in the head. So a situation you're overthinking keeps you stressed out, spinning scenarios. Told you that's what the energy felt like here. It felt like it's just going in circles. You're holding yourself to a standard, but at the same time, you're conflicted inside. Look, love me. This is exactly the energy that I'm getting from the tarot deck. Love me, leave me, back and forth feelings, unstable affection. Scorpio. Oh my goodness. So much is going on with you. What is the advice for our beautiful Scorpio? What is there any advice here that we can give Scorpio? And then the last sign for this is going to be Pisces. So give me a message for Scorpio or advice. What's to come, or if there's anything that I can tell Scorpio right now. Eight of Wands, communication, travel, um, really being more positive about a situation. Maybe this is a time for you to create a new journey, whether you want to hear it or not, because Scorpios, they do play to win. But in this moment, it feels like you need to be more attracted to progress and and decisions that can actually change the situation for the better. So here, go back into that energy to where you are being very excited about things. If this person or this energy doesn't bring out the best in you, your best qualities of travel, speed, making quick decisions, and being very what's the word? Being very confident about those decisions, then this situation probably is a situation that you need to move from, because I see these swords in your energy because there's a lot of conflict. And if you're really truly passionate about something in this energy with this advice, this situation should move you. It should help you grow. Like, you don't have to question it. If it's for you, doors will open up automatically. You don't have to feel like you have to be so guarded, even though you are Scorpio, so you will be guarded, but you don't have to feel like you have to be guarded or fight and have conflict just to win or just to get ahead. So really think about that here. Really think about, making a sudden change and going toward an energy that brings out excitement, and stay away from low vibration, Scorpio. That is what I have for Scorpio. Hi, you all in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. The next sign, the last sign is Pisces. So let me rinse the cards real quick. Let's take a quick break and then I'll shuffle the cards for Pisces. Pisces is next. Pisces. So what do we have for Pisces? Oh, I almost want to turn it over, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Pisces. I want to get a big card out for Pisces. Let me see. Pisces, what are you really going through? Thank you so much for hitting the like button too. I appreciate you. Now, this did come out in reverse, but I can't read it in reverse. So, energy, leadership, and creativity. So, because it came out in reverse for you, Pisces, I feel like there is a situation that is in your life that makes you feel like you're drained of energy and you're losing your leadership abilities and also your creativity is being like blocked or stalled. So what is going on with you, Pisces, that is making you feel this way? Give me another card real quick for our beautiful Pisces. Oh, Pisces. The it could be the ability of not being able to focus or regrow or let go of things, but you could be hitting a situation to where you're just hitting a block right now. There's another card that actually came out. I'm going to address it. So this one is, it came out in reverse, and so the inability to maintain or be encouraged or guided, Pisces, it came out in reverse. Like I said, I can't read it in reverse. The words are too small. So that's an energy here for you. So there's things that are draining you down, and it's really affecting your ability to like lead. You have, if you are this Pisces, you have been in the position to lead. You are a leader in your own right. You set trends. You have people behind you that back you. You have a creative mind, and you're able to get things done. Like you are the person that can take on other people's missions and make it your own in your own way. But I feel like there's something here that's kind of pulling you from that, and that's why your energy did come out in reverse in certain cards. So let's get to it. Let's see what this is about for our Pisces. Oh, thank you for the hearts in the chat. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. I'm sorry if the shuffling and the clicking is loud. This setup is not my own. I'm just kind of borrowing it so I can get some messages out because it's been too long. Okay. All right, we'll go with it. So we have a Page of Wands in reverse. So this is you. Of course, being yourself, being indecisive with this Page of Wands in reverse, not knowing really where to go from here because your direction and your creativity is stalled. And that's just what the big cards said as well. Here we go with this Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups energy is also in reverse. So it's another energy of feeling completely indecisive, um, feeling like you've poured in enough love and hope into others, and right now you just need this for yourself, but you're still drained and tired in this instance. Look at this. The star card is here. You could be surrounded by an Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart, and this really makes me feel that you are taking a step back to heal. So if you know a Pisces and this Pisces is not acting like you know them to act, you've known them for a long time, you kind of know what you kind of know their moods, you feel like you know them by now, but then they pulled away. This is certainly because they need this time to heal. Maybe they've been in communication or in energies of toxic people, and it's time for them to heal. They could be connecting to an Aquarius, and Aquarius could be helping them get back on their feet, or a person with Aquarius in their chart, or this Pisces could have Aquarius in their chart. But whoever this person is for you, or whatever you're looking up to, you are really, in a sense, wishing on a star because you really want to heal and get back to who you used to be and do it even bigger. But I feel like there's a lot of things that have really played a part to where you feel like drained and down. And it's not like, energy of how I was saying Scorpios was, this is you giving too much to others or giving too much of yourself to situations, and now you're drained and you need to reset. So you could just need to recharge your batteries before you get back out there and be able to fight and take on the whole mission and purpose of others, because you are a self-sacrificing person in your highest vibration. The low vibrational Pisces, we could talk about them later, but this Pisces and this energy is um, the energy of being able to take on so much in so many situations from others that sometimes they just get so drained that they lose sight of their own mission. Okay, what else is here? What else is here for our Pisces? Okay, I'll take it. Three of Cups. Now, does someone want to connect with you, Pisces, or are you connecting to someone else? Is this someone that you have put in the mix in your situation? Let me clarify this. Clarify this Three of Cups. Why is this Three of Cups here? Why do I feel like this is a third party or somebody that you have recently decided to depend on, and you put this person in a situation? Let me see. Oh, Ten of Swords, damn. Okay. So I almost feel like my first inclination with your energy was this Three of Cups was like a third party that you have introduced to a situation. Maybe you haven't felt like you maybe you haven't felt the love that you feel like you deserved, so you kind of sought that out into other situations, and I feel like you brought somebody in the mix. And this Ten of Swords is either this third party situation has affected you or the person that you are with, and it's causing a lot of pain and burden, unfortunately. Who is this third party? Pisces. Now I want to know if Pisces brought this person in because they need comfort and alleviation, or is this person was brought into a situation and now you feel them leaving you and you're sad about it? What is going on? What are Pisces? So whoever this person is, I felt like it was a give and take relationship. Like it really served its purpose. And for you, you don't want it to be over yet, because this person could have really brought out the best in you. No matter how you met up with this person, people could have said bad things about the situation, but you really feel like this person was the one for you. You really cared about this person. And I feel like you feel this person slipping away, and it's really weighing on you. It's really doing a number to where, you feel like you can't be the leader that you once were. Your creative juices are not flowing because you tend to think about this person a lot and how they're slipping away, and you don't want this person to leave the situation. Even if this person is a third party in your situation, you don't want them to leave. Oh, Pisces, what have you gotten yourself into? Look, your heart is open. So whoever is in Pisces energy and you're wondering about them, Pisces, of course, I kind of expect you to be here too, but whoever's in Pisces energy and you're wondering about them, like, oh, do they care about me? Do they love me? Because they have something going on the other side. This person, this Pisces loves you. This Pisces heart is open for you, and they think about you all the time, no matter what the situation is. Now, you can be negative or not when it comes to Pisces, but Pisces are one of those signs that do have the ability to love more than one person at the same time. They can be in a relationship with somebody else and be completely in love with somebody else. So don't shoot the messenger, but it definitely has happened like that a lot of times for Pisces. They find themselves in relationships, falling in love with other people when they're already in relationships with other people. That's just Pisces. So if you ever date a Pisces, not saying that they all will be like that, but Pisces do have that tendency. So whoever they are in love with, their heart is completely open to this person, and I feel like this person is slipping away from them, and this is why their energy is really down here. They're really kind of negative and hard on themselves, because I don't know if you can give this person any more than you are giving them. Like you probably could, but you can't. Not right now. Like maybe in the future you could, but you can't. Not right now. All right. So I feel like in the future, you're really going to find yourself trying to heal. So if you are friends or around this Pisces, you're going to notice that they've taken a step back from the world. Maybe they peek their head out ever so often, but this Pisces definitely needs time to heal. They're resting by their heart. They're trying to protect their heart because they know that their heart is on the line. But they still got to stand strong because this Pisces could be in a high leadership position. They could be in a role to where people look up to them. And so they don't want to seem as weak as they feel right now. Ace of Pentacles, Pisces. So this Ace of Pentacles energy does tell me that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So either this person is going to rethink the situation and really open their heart, their love, their stability to you, or you're going to do that for them eventually. I really don't know when, but I feel like an energy of your heart is open. You're really, really trying to be that person for them. Look, hesitation and offer. So there's an energy of hesitation and offer here. So past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. So, and it doesn't have to be with this person, but this is why you're afraid to move forward with this person. But there's going to be an offer, a gesture, engagement, maybe even a wedding, or just rejoicing in a union of being back together with this person. So that is what I have for Pisces. Okay, so here we did Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. I'll come back with the next three signs. And thank you for watching, and thank you for liking the video or even reacting to the video. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping down and saying hi. I appreciate you so, so much, and see you in the next video. Bye.